I'm Meg Crowfoot. I'm the director of the Department for the Ecology of Animal Societies, and we're here in the industrial neighborhood in Konstanz in Buchlestraße. So please come along. I'm looking forward to showing you our space. This is one of the three, we have a motorbike coming by. This is one of the three locations of our Max Planck Institute of Animal Behavior. And we're down here because of sort of space constraints at the university. Hi, Shaheen. Shaheen's going to give you a tour of our building. So stairs or elevator? I want you to highlight, to find signs that have men changing baby diapers.
I'm Shaheen Alavi. I'm a postdoc here in Meg's department, and I came with Meg in the original group from California here to Germany. We kind of all followed Meg collectively as a lab group and stayed together. Yeah, so this is our fifth floor. This is where the department lives. And typically our first point of support is Katrine's office. She's our main admin person, and she tends to rescue all of us from all sorts of terrible situations. So Buchlestraße is basically arranged such that people who are likely to interact or have similar research interest or are working on similar projects are going to be spatially near each other. Here is what I like to refer to as Team Black Buck, where we have Hemal and Vivek, who are going to study collective behavior of black buck in India and test out some of the cool modeling frameworks that they've been developing. And here are what I like to call Team Baboon, or what Meg calls Team Bionic Baboon.
I am studying broadly kind of collective decision-making in olive baboons.
Here, not here right now, but this is where our African wild dog project lives.
I'm Ari, and welcome to my office. My group focuses generally on communication and group coordination across a range of different species.
I am one half of our baboon team with Dr. Roy Harrell.
I do a lot of research actually working in the canopy with an animal called the kinkajou.
Yeah, when I'm not in the field, I'm typically here in Konstanz working on analyzing all of the data.
One of the really nice things that we actually have here in Buchlestraße is we have an outdoor area that we can go. You know, in the midst of the pandemic, being outdoors is much safer, but it's also a way that we can actually meet in person.
There's showers for people who like cycle to work, for example, or want to do a midday exercise. Yeah, we have a dedicated space for people who need a place for their children to play or do whatever they want to do. And there's a large kind of kitchen and sitting and eating space on the fourth floor. It also promotes, cross-departmental social activity, which sometimes is just mingling, sometimes there's shop talk, idea exchange. It's nice. It's a sort of a natural kind of area that everyone will gravitate to at least at some point in the day.
My name is Martin Wikelski. I'm the Managing Director of the Max Planck Institute of Animal Behavior. We are here at the incubation site of this institute that started in 1946 here. And since the early beginnings, this institute has grown from a bird banding station into an institute studying life histories of animals, not only birds, but many other species. And that has finally given rise to the new Institute of Animal Behavior, with 3 departments, so we don't have enough space here anymore on site, but keeping this here as a wonderful field site where we can do studies that go directly from the lab into the field. We think that this has major benefits for the study of animal behavior in the future.
I'm Sonja Wild. I'm a postdoc in Lucy Aplin's lab, and I've joined the Max Planck Institute about a year and a half ago, and this is my office. I'm going to take you to my field site. At the moment, I work on a project that investigates social learning strategies in gray-toothed fledglings. We have about 200 nest boxes installed in the forest around the institute, plus another 100 just up the hill. This provides exciting opportunity to establish a population. So we know the parents, we know the chicks, so we can keep track of population demographics and behavioral experiments.
Mein Name ist Andreas Schmidt. Ich bin seit 1998 bei Max Planck. Wir haben insgesamt 80 Volieren und aktive Brutpaare haben wir jetzt 63 Paare aus 5 verschiedenen Populationen. Und da versuchen wir jetzt möglichst gut und viele Nachkommen zu züchten. Und das ist ja einzigartig auf der Welt.
I'm Mariam Muturi. I work in the Deichmann lab and I'm a lab technician. The common shrew has this very interesting phenomenon of shrinking the body and the skull. So they are born in summer and then in winter they decrease their body size, the brain and the skull gets flatter. So what's new this year is that we have outdoor enclosures for our shrews because we want to keep them as natural as possible, because they show this phenomenon only if they're exposed to all the weather conditions and temperatures and climates.
I very much enjoy working at the Max Planck Institute because who can say to have their office in a 500-year-old former mill building, but also the geographic location for me is pretty exceptional because it allows me to have my study populations literally on the doorstep of the Institute.
European Space Agency, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Insel Mainau, this is the International Space Station. I read you loud and clear. Hello, everybody.
Wir stehen hier gerade an der Bienenweide und es ist natürlich auch für unsere Young Scientists ganz toll, hier die verschiedenen Tiere, die hier leben, zu entdecken. Ja, ich zeige euch jetzt den Maxine Workshop. Das ist im Prinzip die Quelle der Inspiration und der Kreativität von Maxine, wo eben auch ganz viel Jugendarbeit stattfindet und wo Kinder und Jugendliche eben die Möglichkeit haben, sich kreativ auszuleben und die Wissenschaft eben von der anderen Seite kennenzulernen. Maxine hat in der Reihe Science Goes Public immer Vorträge veranstaltet. Und eine positive Errungenschaft der Corona-Pandemie ist tatsächlich, dass wir nun auch digital unterwegs sind und wo die Wissenschaftler exklusiv über ihre aktuelle Forschung berichten. Und die Vorträge gibt es dann natürlich auch auf unserem YouTube-Kanal.
Hi, I'm Matthias. I'm the Imaging Facility Manager of the cluster and I'm responsible for the imaging barn. And I'm here to fulfill the dreams of all the scientists who want to come here and do fancy stuff. Yeah, welcome to the imaging barn. This is a motion capture system with 30 cameras and markers attached to objects of interest, and we can track them down to sub-millimeter precision. On top we also have microphone array to have also acoustic localization system for bats, for example.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a postdoc in Martin Mikulski's department. I normally work on birds and looking at bird movement, migrations and the cost of movement. But I would love to know what the bird is looking at when they're flying. I can't get all this information from birds, so I'm moving to paragliders. It came up with loads of discussions with different people here, so I'm very used to using IMU sensors, but the people here at the cluster especially are used to using motion capture analysis. It's just snowballed into this. It was maybe 3 months ago that I started thinking we can put this together, and with Matthias and with the system already set up, I was able just to walk in.
Hi, my name's Ian Cousin. I'm Director of the Department of Collective Behaviour. Here we are at the University of Konstanz at the new building Visual Computing of Collectives, where my department, the Department of Collective Behaviour, is based. So known as the VCC, our building's been open only for a couple of months, and here we have a really interdisciplinary environment. We have the Excellence Cluster Centre for the Advancement of Collective Behaviour, we have my department, we have people from all across the campus, from psychology, even philosophy, mathematics, computer science, biology, all in the same building and working together.
Hi everyone, I'm Vivek. I'm a postdoc at the Max Planck Institute of Animal Behavior. We're here for a tour of the imaging hangar.
Hi again! So this is one of our imaging facilities here. It's quite similar to the one in Möggingen, the imaging barn. So this facility is actually 12 by 12 by 6 meters in size, so in experimental volume. It's basically a very similar idea than the imaging hangar, but in a smaller scale, and it's specifically used for insects.
Okay.
And then you're going to follow me from behind, or?
Yeah, I follow you.
Should I speak, or?
No, this is music.
I'm Daniel Kalavi. I'm here at the University of Konstanz. I work here at the Center for the Study of Collective Behavior, and I'm going to show you the fish VR. One of the most difficult things when doing experimentation with animals is that you have to wait for an event to happen, right? You just put fish under a camera and then you have to film for hours and hours and hope that they do enough of your desired behavior. And then here in the VR, we can actually cause these events. So we have complete control of causality in the systems. We make things happen.
This is our large experimental arena. It's a 3 by 3 meter aquarium where we can put up to 4,000 fish. We can film them from above using a 2 by 2 multi-camera array. Using our multi-point projection system, we can project patterns onto the floor of the tank to, say, for example, mimic naturalistic environments, or, well, really the sky's the limit.
When we're not in the lab, we're out here.
We're really lucky to have such a beautiful location. It's really exciting that we're getting the opportunity to build the new Max Planck Institute of Animal Behavior building here, just 200 meters away on the university campus. It will help connect us to the university community even more strongly, and it's going to be a wonderful new environment for research.